From the Opopco Studios in Oklahoma City, this is an OU Update with Mike Baldwin. I'm Jenni Carlson. Mike, Oklahoma heads to Texas. The OU-Texas rivalry moves to Austin on Wednesday. How do you see this matchup shaking out?
For one thing, they're going to face a Texas team that really needs this win. Texas is one of those bubble teams that had a pretty good resume most of the season, but here late in the season, they're starting to slide a little bit. So they're going to get Texas's best shot for sure, because the Longhorns really need this to have a chance to get off the bubble, or at least stay on the bubble as Selection Sunday gets near.
You know, Texas came to Norman already, and Oklahoma had a great first half, which they've had a lot of this year, but then Texas turns the tide in the second half. What does Oklahoma have to do to not have that happen again?
Well, it was the worst game of the season as far as points off turnovers. Not only did the Sooners turn it over, it led to layups at the other end, because Oklahoma played pretty good defense that night. The Longhorns shot under 40%, but they got a lot of easy baskets and still only shot about 39%. And so they've got to take better care of the basketball for sure, because Texas put a little pressure on them. They folded, and like they did many games in the 6-game losing streak, the Sooners just never really got off the mat quick enough. Next thing you know, double-digit deficit, a loss. That's happened too many times. They can't have that happen again.
We've seen some good signs out of some of these guys that have maybe been slumping a little bit. Cam Clark being among those guys that's sort of at the top of the list. Do you see him maybe having a chance to exploit his matchup or exploit the Longhorns a little bit and continue his little hot streak here?
He's starting to show some consistency, and that's what they've been looking for him. They still want him to drive the basketball a little more, but right now he's shooting 57% the last 4 games, and guess what? There are a lot of 15-foot jumpers, so his jumper's going. He's getting a few baskets going to the basket, but they want him to attack the rim a little more. If he does that, he could really take his game to another level.
All right, thanks, Mike. Be sure to stay with the best coverage team anywhere at newsok.com and every day in the Oklahoman.